stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise, I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up if I do something.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Tidywittoya. This is your girl Toya, and in today's video, y'all, I am going to do a wrap up of the last 2 weeks of February plus my end of the month February wrap up as well, since I didn't hit those two things right when March started, just because of all the family things we've been having going on. I'm going to do that here today. So if you're new, welcome. My name is Toya, and over here on this channel we like to keep it tidy with our home, with our budget, and with our life. And if you're a returner, welcome back. Glad you came back to see my journey for one more video. So if you are new here, I am paid monthly, so I typically budget out every 2 weeks, just to make sure that my money stretches. My husband is paid bi-weekly, and his income will be added to my budget with me's for April, starting April 1st. He won't budget out his entire income. He will, take out money for himself and to pay his credit cards. But other than that, we will be wrapping his budget on up with ours over here to start off April. So like I said, I will go ahead and hop into my last 2 weeks of February. So let us go ahead and get into that budget. Okay, y'all, so the last 2 weeks in February, on the 16th, that was a no spend day. On the 17th, I did eat out at Chipotle. I paid $10 in cash. That is one of my favorite restaurants to eat at. Holler at me in the comments if you love Chipotle too. On the 17th, I also spent $3.50 on Etsy. That came out of my For the Culture category. Also on the 17th, I got some vitamin D from the vitamin shop. I did get my essential vitamin levels checked, and vitamin D was one of those things that was low, and so I went and got that. Also on the 17th at Target, I got some milk, toothbrushes, toothpaste. I spent $4.64, but I put $4.64 on here, but I actually spent more than that, but I did have gift cards that I used as well on that trip. Okay, and then I got an iron supplement from Target as well, and that one was $5.98. I used my HSA, and that's also one of the vitamins that's low for me right now. On the 18th from Five Guys, I got some fries, and that was actually for the kiddos. Also on the 18th, I got gas from Hy-Vee. If you are new here, my husband typically pays for my gas. I put it on his credit card and he pays the credit card off. And so that's why there isn't a budget category for that one. Also on the 18th, I spent $80.15 on groceries at Walmart. And then also $51.40 in groceries at Aldi. And then $41.02 for groceries at Hy-Vee. And then I separated out my wine that I got from Hy-Vee because that was something I got for myself. That was $14.99. And then I also got Big Red from Wingstop. We had Wingstop that night, and that was for $6.62. I got two of them actually. On the 19th, I purchased something from Etsy for $1.95. And then on the 20th, I went back to Hy-Vee and got some breakfast and some candy. Also on the 20th, I went to Cane's for lunch at work and spent $9.58. And then on the 21st, I got sushi from Prime Sushi for $29.02. And this was also, but something else was going on. That was why I ate out twice. But anyways, probably that I didn't cook. On February 22nd, I got more groceries from Hy-Vee for $9. And then also on the 22nd, I got coffee and a burrito from Crow's Coffee. That was my breakfast meal. And then I also spelled coffee wrong on there, y'all. I'll fix that later. On the 22nd, I got a money order from Hy-Vee for $27.39, and that's for my son's speech therapy. Also on the 22nd, I went to Walmart and spent $20.89, and I believe I spent cash, y'all. And so this was extra money that my husband gave me, so this is why it's not allocated. Oh, nope, I take that back. It was probably some tax refund money that I spent. But either way, I didn't go into the negative. I just spent that at Walmart. On the 23rd, I got lollipops, sunglasses, a pill holder, or art pad from Dollar Tree. This was in preparation for our Arizona flight, but then also a few things that I got for home. And then I got my personal binder from Etsy from the EJ Digital Shop that I will have linked down below if you want to check that video out. I'll also link it above where I talk about that binder and you see all the cool stuff in it. That binder plus the envelopes and the kids challenges that I got, and I also got myself some challenges. That total was $66.83 from Etsy, and I put for the culture, but really it came from the tax refund. But that is where I would have taken the money from had I had the funds for it. Also on the 24th, I went to Target, spent $166.03, and that was for all of the things that I needed prior to our trip to Arizona. On the 24th, I got Big Red and then also a donut from Quick Trip for $5.91, and that just came out of the miscellaneous fund. I also got Big Red and candy from Quick Trip for $6 on a separate trip, but I didn't remember the date. I just remembered that I had purchased it. I got a haircut on the 25th, and that was $25, and my husband actually gave me the money for that. I got a new iPad for my son for our trip, and the fee, after the fees and everything, that was $78.18, and that actually came from the tax refund money as well. I went back to Dollar Tree and got a different pill organizer, and I saw a couple of those pens that have the little diamond on the end, and so I spent $5 there. I went back to Etsy and spent $15.97. I don't remember the date, y'all. That's why there's no date there, but bear with me. From Amazon, I got the twins some new bedding and then some new knob covers because they had figured out how to take off the cheap ones that I had. So we got some new ones so we can put one on the outside of my door to keep them out of our room when we are sleeping, and to force them to go back into their room instead of trying to come into our room. It's a struggle. If there are any parents that follow me and you have struggled with that back and forth of trying to keep your kids in your bed versus out of your bed, like, I hate that we started it, but we did, and I just feel like if we hadn't have done it, we wouldn't be getting as much sleep. But then we also don't get quality sleep because they are like moving all over the bed and kicking and all that kind of stuff. So it's a double-edged sword, but we're trying to do something to keep them out of our bed. So I also got some headphones and then another iPad case for the twins from Amazon for $54.58. I spent $250 at Children's Place for clothes and jackets, and this was also for our trip, but then also to kind of start gearing up for spring because they don't have any spring clothes that they can fit from last year, or not a ton at least. I got me some JAVY coffee for the trip to Arizona for $19.11. I got some gas from Hy-Vee for $45.01. On the 25th, I got some that was the package from Black and Blue for $30 for that 2/27 date. And also there are no budget categories for these last few because really it came out of the tax refund money. On On the 27th, I also got breakfast candy and strawberries from JAVY. Strawberries were on sale for like $1.99 at JAVY on this day. So I just happened to pick those up. And then y'all know I love candy. So candy ended up being picked up as I was walking around JAVY. On the 28th, I got Chipotle for $11.98. And that also came out of the tax refund money. Just because I hadn't started the new budget, and so I just wanted to leave it that way. So that was the last purchase on the 28th, y'all. So now we are going to actually switch over to our end of the month spreadsheet. Now for my end of the month spreadsheet, or my February closeout, I typically list out all the different categories, what my starting balance was, what my ending balance was, what the change was for each one of those categories, and then my spending totals. So I have already pre-filled this out. I didn't want to count in everything on camera just because the video was already going to be slightly longer than usual. But to start off the month of February, I had $1,148.85 that I had saved up. My ending balance was $3,791.70 that I had total saved up. Okay, so this includes my new house fund, my 1 month ahead, also getting my emergency fund up as well. So all those pieces. And so there was a positive change of $2,308.85. So all in all, I came out on top for the end of the month. I saved, this is probably the month that I probably have saved the most money, thanks to that tax refund. So yay me. So, this channel, as I've stated before, I started this in August of 2022, and I didn't really have a ton of expectations. I just really wanted to save money, was really my starting place. So now I'm saving money, but in order to save money, I had to budget, and then also, paying off debt. And now we're trying to work our way towards getting a new home. So, for the spending totals for the month, my income was a total of $10,711.25. So that did include the tax refund. My bills were a total of $3,106.24. That's how much I spent for bills. For my cash envelopes, I spent a total of $1,033.68. I didn't spend anything from my sinking funds, although technically I did have some money that I used, my tax refund money that I used to pay for some things. But since I hadn't allocated out that money yet, which I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot that I didn't, it didn't really come out anywhere except my weekly budget. For my business my business binder, I spent $195.18. And then from my savings, I spent $79.97. And that was strictly from my HSA and not any of the other savings accounts. So total, I spent $4,415.07 for the month, leaving me a leftover. And I used parentheses because there was a bunch of tax money that I used that I hadn't allocated out yet. But so technically leftover, I would have $6,296.18, but that is not fully the case, also because I paid off debt as well, which I will have a separate video on my debt confession and how I use my tax money to pay down some of my debt. Okay, so y'all, that is it for this video today. I definitely thank you all for tuning in and showing me love and support. And you can continue showing me love and support by liking this video, commenting, letting me know how your financial journey is going, especially if you're a newbie and you like what you see and you want to stick around. Make sure you like this video and comment and hit me up, and like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit me up in the comments so I can learn about you and your financial journey And you know, you can continue to learn about me as well. That's what we're here for. We are here on this channel to really share our journey, but then also to show others that even if you have a little bit, you can still turn it into something. So like I said, that is all for this video. I hope to see you all in the next one, and until then, make sure you keep it tidy. Bye.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo,
yeah.